Hey guys, I'm Nisa Homey. Today I'm sharing a healthy and nutrient dense idli and dosa recipe made without rice. So let's get started with the recipe. Into a bowl, I'm adding in 1.5 cups of sama rice, also known as little millet. I'm adding in some water. I'm going to wash and rinse this a couple of times. Millets may contain sand, dirt or dust particles, so it's always ideal to wash and rinse it thoroughly a couple of times and then add in some water and allow it to soak for about 7 to 8 hours. Today I'm soaking it overnight so that I can make for breakfast the next day. And the next day morning, the sama rice is nicely soaked. So I'm going to wash and rinse it a couple of times and then I'm going to add it into my blender jar. I'm using 3 medium-sized cucumber and I'm peeling off the skin. I'm grating the cucumber into a bowl. I have grated the cucumbers and I'm squeezing the cucumber to remove its juice. And add the squeezed out cucumber into a bowl. I have already added the soaked and rinsed sama rice into the blender jar, and into that I am adding in the cucumber juice. Add in pink Himalayan salt as needed, 1/4 teaspoon jeera, also known as cumin seeds, a small piece of ginger which I am roughly chopping and adding in, 2 handfuls of freshly grated coconut. This will give the much needed healthy fats. 2 handfuls is about 1/2 cup of coconut. And now I'm going to blend all this. Pour the blended ingredients into a bowl. Remember that we have not added any extra water other than the cucumber juice. You can see that I have ground it into a rava-like texture. Into this I'm adding in the grated cucumber. I'm finally chopping in 2 green chilies. Green chilies you can increase or decrease to suit your taste. Two sprigs of fresh curry leaves. Curry leaves are a good source of iron and folate. So if you have access to fresh organic curry leaves, try to include them in your diet. A handful of fresh coriander leaves. I'm finely chopping the coriander leaves and adding it in. One tablespoon grated coconut. And give this all a nice mix. Remember that we have not added any extra water other than the juice of the cucumber. This is an ideal filling meal for breakfast, lunch or dinner. Once nicely mixed, check salt. If you feel you need more salt, you can add it at this stage. And I'm going to cover and let it rest for about 15 minutes. After about 15 to 20 minutes, you can see that the batter has slightly thickened. And lastly, I'm adding in 1/4 teaspoon hing, also known as asafoetida. This is entirely optional. Give this a stir. And now it's ready to make idlis. To grease the idli molds, I'm adding in a few drops of wood-pressed sesame oil on the idli molds, and I'm greasing each mold and pour the batter into each mold. So this is a very quick and easy breakfast if you have some planning, like if you remember to soak the millet at night, it's easy to make in the morning. I have already heated my steamer and I'm placing the idli molds in the steamer. Cover and allow to steam cook for about 15 to 20 minutes on low to medium flame. And after 20 minutes, the idlis are nicely cooked. So I'm going to remove it from the steamer and allow it to cool down slightly and then serve. Now to make dosa with the same batter, heat a cast iron tawa and grease it with gingerly oil. Once the tawa is heated, reduce the flame to the lowest and pour in 2 ladlefuls of the batter and lightly spread it out. Those who don't prefer idlis can enjoy this dosa. Drizzle in wood pressed coconut oil. You can use any wood pressed oil which you can source locally or even desi ghee. Cover and let it cook on low flame. And once done, flip it over. And let it cook that side as well. And once that side is cooked, remove to a plate. You can enjoy this as a meal for breakfast, lunch or dinner. And once it has slightly cooled down, remove it from the mold. Let me just show you how soft this dosha is. For those who don't prefer idli, you can easily make this dosha. So guys, do try this healthy idli and dosha recipe and let me know how it turned out. Thank you for watching, and until next time, take care. Bye bye.